why not take the chance and then try to go for the win? And sometimes it works out and sometimes it's not. But this time it worked out. It was an early morning. I remember the breakfast was quite good. We had this rice pudding and I really like it. So yeah, it was a good breakfast that morning, and yeah, in general we felt really confident in the race. We were all in really good shape. We came from the tour and I went almost straight to Bing Bang, where I was a few days in the leader's jersey. I had a stage win also. So I was feeling pretty good in the morning, and the whole team was going well and super strong. So we had a really good feeling for the race. And yeah, then we just prepared like we normally do for the classics, you know, put the speaker pretty high in the bus and having a small party and yeah, just enjoying the day. It was a weird feeling because normally we have a lot of people in, you know, for the presentation and so on, and here we was just standing in front of a camera and 5 people. So like presentation and start line was a bit weird. Okay, we were used to it with the tour and so on, but it was weird to do the classics without, you know, people around and so on. It's a weird feeling, like to go on Kemmelberg with almost no people. Like the only people who was there was, you know, staff from the teams with new wheels and bottles. So it was really strange to do the race with no people around, and you know, actually for once you could hear your own thoughts on the way up. You know, if Steven says something in the radio, you can't hear it, but this time you could hear everything. You could hear your own breath. Yeah, just like, it's not a nice feeling. It's so much better with people around. I could feel it was not a bad day, of course, but always in the beginning you have to get in the rhythm and so on. So I was just, you know, following, stayed in the front as you know, as far as I could in the front without getting too much wind on the nose. So yeah, but I could feel I had a good day, but I couldn't tell at that time I would win the race. I was a bit on the limit, like not cramping limit getting out of the group, but it was not that easy to sit behind, and I also skipped pools and so on because I was the only one and I didn't feel super good, but I worked a lot on trusting my sprint, and I showed like in the whole season last year that I could do sprints, so it would be stupid of me to try to do something before the sprint. And actually I didn't see that this group went like when they went. This I didn't see exactly, but at one point, because I was sitting on the back, but at one point, you know, the group is going from right to left, and then I look up and then I see them there. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're going to the finish line. There was only like 2Ks to go, they went, or something like this, 2.5 maybe. So I decided just to stay in the back of my group, and then hopefully at one point they will slow down and then try to jump across. And then luckily at one point they didn't worked 100% together. They slowed down a little bit, and I saw the moment to come from behind with the speed. And yeah, luckily it was enough to jump across to the front group. You know, I didn't win a classic yet. I had the World Championships in my pocket, but not nothing with cobblestones. So it was a big relief for me to win this race. Also because, like, I had the World Champs jersey. I couldn't do the, you know, the races I like in the jersey, and then it was nice to show everyone and myself that I can be there. I'm one of the best. You're super happy, and it's such a relief. It's a mix of everything. Like, you're tired, and then for 1 minute you're like super happy, and everything is going, you know, to your head, and everything is so crazy. And then 2 minutes after you can be like, I'm done. I'm completely done. So it's a mixed feeling, but it's definitely a nice feeling. When you fight that much, when you work so hard, and then when you pass the finish line as the first guy, it's always nice. Oh man, the guys, we bought a speaker to have in the bus, and the guys put the speaker outside, and they already had a small party there, you know, having a good time and enjoy the win we just had. because this win was not only me, it was the whole team did super good that day. So that's definitely a team win. And it's so nice to see how we can celebrate together on this team. And it's so enjoyable to come back and see guys, they are actually super happy when other guys are winning.